back into the Speedbug channel. I haven't made a couple videos. The last couple videos I kind of shot, really close together all at the same time, about for the last week or so. I've actually been on vacation up in Chicago. Kind of just went back home, visited a lot of families, saw some good friends, as much as time allowed me to. So I appreciate you guys really being patient and being patient here with me. So that's kind of why the lack of Ducati content when it all came out. It was kind of all back to back to back. I kind of been storing some videos so that you guys can see it and it can slowly progress and you guys can have some time to digest some of that content. And I can also read a lot of your comments and your feedback, and I really appreciate all of that from all of you, because that really allows me to take in what you all want as some viewers, and I can actually deliver the content that you all really want to see. Some of the things that you like, dislike, the haters, the lovers, everything, so on and so forth. But today is going to be a special video today that I've actually been meaning to do for a while. All the parts are still over there. We're going to do that in today's video, but also had a lot of comments as well on that and requests for that. So we're going to see what it's like to actually put the rear seat on the Ducati, since this thing does come with a rear seat. There is no compartment here on the Ducati, so we have to take some of the fairings off and some of the ductwork. For the most part, it stays the same, but I have not done this yet. It is still over there next to my methanol jug, and we're going to see about how this thing is going to look. That way, so if someone needs to ride on the back, or I would like to take a riding companion, or whatever it may be, or I don't know, maybe it might look cooler. Doubtful, but I know it is something that you wanted to see. It's actually something that I even Googled before I bought the bike, saying, hey, does the new Paniigale V4 actually come with a rear seat? And it really had no answers, but that was at the time, maybe about a month ago, when the bike was a lot more scarce than it is now, where a lot of individuals didn't have it. So I don't think I'm going to be the first one to do this, but hopefully, based off of my viewers and all of you, this will answer a lot of questions and give you guys some more Ducati content. After that, we just still got to get some more miles on the bike. Like I said, I've been on vacation for a week, so we'll get some more miles on the bike, get it real past that break-in period, and then really get to open her up. So let's get this seat on, let's see what she'll do, and let's go from there. Alright, so first things first here, we got the fairings. As I said, this is a whole piece and kit that goes on that actually comes with the bike. You have the left fairing, the right fairing over there. You have the seat here that matches the front seat, some type of bracket here, and then obviously your foot pegs, excuse me. I also give you this a hardware kit to secure and mount everything to the motorcycle over there. So I've never actually put this on before. I really don't know how it all goes together, so I'm going to figure it out just as long as you guys, and I'm sure it can't be too hard. It looks like it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, couple clips, couple fasteners, retaining brace, and obviously the two bolts that'll go through here that'll connect to the rear subframe. So should be pretty easy. Bolt on should maybe take me 10-15 minutes, and let's see what this thing will do. And just real quick here before I start, I'm going to show you guys just the ass and the tail section of this thing here. This here is where the factory rear toe section came off. I took that off, and that's actually where I used to what I used to mount my license plate to. So looks like maybe you can take the rear seat off. It's got a nice little keyhole there. I didn't even notice that. So, but this is where you're going to connect it to the rear subframe, and everything should just mold around this just as it should. So let's get those Allen keys out and see what we got. All right, so there we go, ladies and gentlemen. Now you see it. There it is. Maybe first. I don't know if it's first. If not, whatever. But anyway, there it is with the rear seat fairing and everything all together. I actually just didn't film me putting the side pegs on when I thought I was done with the video. I just threw those on, but those took 2 seconds. 4 bolts that just go into the rear subframe. So anyone that's mechanically inclined, I think they can figure out how to do that. But overall, for a bike that came, with a solo seat, they designed it that way for a reason, where it looked really kick-ass without the rear seat. But with the rear seat, it actually doesn't look that bad at all, in my opinion. I really think it looks pretty good. Good size seat, not the biggest seat or anything like that, but it's a good size seat that, where your passenger should be able to be comfortable, for a little bit, probably no more than 45 minutes to an hour ride or something, because you're just slouched and crouched over where they're leaning on you and leaning against the tank, so it probably wouldn't be too comfortable from then on. But overall, I think it looks really good. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Should I leave it on? Should I take it off? I kind of think it looks better with it off. It just looks a little bit more sleek, but then again, this bike is pretty sexy, and, if you can enjoy it with somebody else, absolutely, why not, by all means. So, but I think it looks pretty good. I think I'm going to ride around with it just for a little bit, and then, probably go back to the solo seat. It's really easy to actually swap out. You just put your key underneath, you slide this piece off, and it's 6 bolts, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5, 6 up top, and then you just slide the other ones on. Just reuse all the fasteners that the original one had. So overall, I think it's a pretty good design, pretty good seat. Something that really looked stellar, and it matches the rest of the bike as well. The way it looks. So some bikes that have the cap, like specifically like the Hayabusa. On my Hayabusa and stuff, I had some custom paints and everything. Maybe I'll find a picture, I can post it and show you guys. But when it had the rear seat on, the rear seat cowl, it looked phenomenal, and as they all pretty much do, kind of like the ZX14. And then when you put the rear seat on, it just looks incomplete. The bike is so big and bulky from the beginning, and it doesn't look right, with just the rear seat on. But when the passenger's on it kind of, completes the overall architectural design, because they can cover up a lot of the missing design, with their body. But other than that, the fitment is great. It's super tight. Obviously, it's first time on. You can still see directly through. It goes through, lets everything close. So even if you're going to pick somebody up, or you just leave it on, I think it's pretty good. So anyone that's going to get a new Ducati will definitely get this apparatus and everything with it, so that they can, put their rear seat on. And anyone that thought the Ducati was only a one passenger vehicle, the V4, it is not. So this is good news. This is good news. I hope this helps anyone else that's out there buying it, or ordering, or consider ordering it, or not getting rid of another bike because they're not sure, is this bike going to be able to ride themselves, their wives, girlfriends, whatever it is, that whoever it is that you want to go out there and cruise with. But it is a success. It's really good. It's damn, the rear seat might be more comfortable than the front seat, but it's got a good amount of padding, good amount of padding. Let's go ahead and see. That's pretty good right there. Let me go ahead and check this out. I'll say it might be more comfortable than the BMW seat. Well, I'll be damned. But anyway, so I hope that's been informative. I hope this has been helpful. You guys have been asking for this video for a long time, and I can only try to deliver the content that you all really want me to. So thanks again for tuning in here to the Speedbug channel. Don't forget to subscribe for some more Ducati content. We're getting up there. We're getting ready to that break-in period to get her taken out to Mexico and open her up, see what she can do. I don't know, maybe she'll do 200. We'll see. And we'll be coming at you for another episode here on the Speedbug channel. Take care, y'all.